Welcome to Jacques'Way, where amazing life transformation happened. I was talking to a friend of mine and he asked me to do a segment on how to survive a divorce. And I thought about it. I said, well, I've never been personally involved in a divorce before. I've never been divorced. However, I have been involved in several divorces indirectly. And then before we continue, let me just put a disclaimer that I am not a marriage counselor. But everything that I'm going to tell you are common sense based on experiences that I've had indirectly with relationships, marriages, and divorce. And what's important about marriage, most importantly, is understanding why in the first place that you marry the person that you married. And I guarantee you that no one, when they got married, say to their spouse, you know what, honey, a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, or even 20 years from now, we're going to get a divorce. I don't think everyone ever had that conversation. But that's usually what happened to most marriages. And something has to give. You know, about half of marriages in the United States, half of first-time marriages end in divorce. 60% of second marriages end in divorce. And 73% of third-time marriages and in divorce. Something gotta give. I remember talking to a friend of mine, a chaplain, and we talked about the importance of knowing why you're getting married and the importance of sitting down as a couple and through a counseling together and going through counseling sessions and making sure that you're marrying for the right reason, that you understand each other, that you develop communication skills from the beginning that's going to allow you to work these things, work through the tough times when the tough times come. So that's important. Make sure that you're marrying the right person because you're making a commitment to the other person that you're always going to be there with them no matter what, and you'll work through the tough time. And after you get married and you feel like that's the person that you were supposed to be with, work. Marriage is tough. It's not easy. It takes work. It's commitment. You have to appreciate the person. Every day you have to put in the work. And if for whatever reason it's not working, and you feel like a divorce is your final decision, take a piece of paper on one side, write down why you need to stay married, and on the other side, write down why you need to get a divorce. And after that, if you feel like you still need to get a divorce, seek a marriage counselor. And if your state allows, be separated for a year and see if you still want to get a divorce. And if you do, at the end of the day, and you tried everything that you could possibly try, and you still feel that that's it for you, go through the process. Think about co-parenting if you have kids. If you have a mortgage together, think about how you're going to divvy up the finances if you're going to sell that piece of property. But sit down and think about it. Yes, you're eventually going to divorce that person, but somehow that person is always going to be in your life, especially if you have kids with them. Give it some thoughts. It's at the end of your life. And I've also met people who regret getting a divorce. And I've talked to people who glad that they did. But as long as you've done the work and you did your best and you decided and you chose whatever route you choose and you put in the work. I think that's what that matters, is that you did your best. And at the end of the day, whatever course you decide to choose, then you'll be happy with your choice. Until next time, be awesome.